How's it going? So, this week has been, I guess, if I can summarize it in one word, pretty rubbish, I guess. I don't know, it's just been quite a roller coaster of things this week. But to start off with, at the start of the week, I was feeling really negative about myself. I don't know, I just had these thoughts of just saying to myself, I'm not worth it. I don't deserve to be here. Nothing I do is any value or worth it or just great overall. I don't know, just a lot of negative thoughts saying, the books I've written aren't worth it. The projects I'm currently doing aren't worth doing, aren't great to anyone. I don't know, just very negative thoughts here and there, which just really brought me down overall. I was just, for about 2 days, I was just always just in my room, just kind of just alone and isolated, really, just not really doing anything, just lying in bed or just sitting in bed and just having these constant negative thoughts bring me down. I don't know, I was just feeling especially negative at the start of the week. But currently I'm feeling a bit better than what I just said, but overall, I don't know, I've just been feeling especially negative towards myself this week. And then in the middle of the week, I went out with my mum just to the local town centre, and it's actually my first time being out in quite a long time, actually, since lockdown. And it felt really tense. I especially had to keep my distance from everyone, just following the government rules, really, wearing face masks and the usual stuff. But I was a bit disappointed to see that I'd probably say about 90% of the people that I saw out there weren't really following the rules. 90% of them weren't wearing face masks. They weren't keeping any social distance. Even when I was queuing up in a shop, they have these guidelines of 1 meter for people to basically stand apart from each other. But as I was queuing, at the front of the queue, there was just a lot of people just standing right next to each other, as just in the usual queue, really. So it was a bit disappointing to see, given how serious this pandemic is, that most of the people aren't really caring or just following the rules or just keeping safe. But I know it's not really something I can control, so all I can do is follow the rules myself, keep distance for myself, and just wearing mask, really. So that's all I can do. But it's just a little bit disappointing to see that most people still aren't really taking this pandemic that seriously. For the majority of the week, just been staying at home, doing light exercises and working on my visual novel. And yeah, overall the novel is still going slowly but smoothly, but I'm just not really enjoying making it this week, just because of how I've been feeling this week, of how much negative I have at the moment. But just still trying my best to continue it, and yeah, also just playing the piano here and there just to kind of try and cheer myself up. But I don't know, just haven't been feeling that great this week. And then I don't know why, but yesterday I just had this really dizzy spell. I mentioned before, I always constantly have headaches and feel dizzy, but yesterday, I don't know, at about 11 o'clock at night, after finishing movie, I just stood up, and then I just had this really big wave of dizziness in my head. it felt like the whole room was like swaying left to right about, and my mind was kind of like my vision was kind of swaying here and there, almost like being on a boat or something. But yeah, I just couldn't, like, I just lost concentration and just couldn't really balance myself, meaning that I had to just hold on to something to support myself. And then I got so dizzy that I started feeling sick. So I decided to have an early night just to see if that could help. And then I got up quite early this week and I've still got the dizzy spells. I don't think they're as bad as last night, but I don't know, they've just been especially more severe this past 2 days, like just really severe dizzy spells that almost to the point I almost feel like fainting. So I don't know if it's because of all the negative I've had this week, all the intrusive thoughts are continuing to build up in my head, and just overall just feeling anxious and negative. I don't know if it's all the build up to that that's causing me to have these physical dizzy spells, but yeah, all I can do is just try and take it easy and slow down a bit really and try to recover. Pretty much what I said earlier really, so just been feeling really negative in myself, so that's really brought my mood low to this week. And like I said, overall it just felt really rubbish this week, just hasn't really been that great for me, and yeah, it's just one of those things with mental health really, that my mood can just shift very severely at times. But yeah, all I can really do is to just take it easy, take it slow, and allow my mood to adjust to hopefully a more positive point. Not a whole lot, just I assume I'm just gonna mainly stay at home for most of the week again, just continue my project, and yeah, just hope my mood is in a more positive place next week. So I guess that's pretty much it for this week, so hopefully I'll see you next Saturday. That's it for this video. My name is Hoiman, and please consider subscribing, I'd really appreciate it. And remember, always look forward, keep hope alive, and remember, you're somebody.